Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking about the power of sexual transmutation and scripting for manifestation. Let's get into the video. I'm not wasting any time. Sexual transmutation is one of the most inefficient, powerful practices to implement into any part of your daily life to see a tenfold amount of growth, whether it be working out, manifestation, taking in information, memory retention, energy retention. So let's get into it. Why is sexual energy, sexual transmutation so effective, so powerful when it comes to changing our lives, when it comes powerful to seeing results, seeing progression? Well, one, we know that sexual energy is a creative force. So when we talk about God or the creator, and humans are made in the image of God, that means that it is in our nature to be creators. That's why we have creative, that's why, one, we created everything that is around us. If you look at every species on earth, yes, different beings have a certain level to excel spiritually and more so than others. But when you look at humans who were made in the image of God, look at what we created with our hands, with our mind. It is in our nature to be creative. So when you talk about a creative force, which is sexual energy, we are retaining, when you retain your sexual energy, you are retaining the essence that you were made to have. You were made to harness creative energy, which is sexual energy. So when you let go of all of this creative energy, you let go of the God-like force inside of yourself. You let go of that God-like energy inside of yourself, and you turn yourself, you separate yourself further from God. When people say, oh, I'm feeling close to God, or I've been developing a strong relationship with God, there are many different ways to excel spirituality, physically. There's no one right path. But when you use this one practice, and when I say this one practice, we talk about, in order to sexually transmute something, you have to have sexual energy. So if you're just letting go of your sexual energy, just having sex all the time, doing whatever else that is letting your sexual energy go, always focus on just sexual thoughts, this is draining your energy. So then when you go to a place where you need to use your mind, or you try to pray or do something that is a spiritual practice, you find that you have less energy to do that because you're letting go of that creative force. So what happens is that when you hold on to this energy, when you do not indulge in having sex all the time, and you go long periods of time without expressing this in your lower self, because we know that when you have sex, you're expressing this energy and you're releasing it through your lower chakra systems. When people talk about your chakra systems and opening your third eye or your crown chakra, your throat chakra, these are chakra systems that are higher up. So when you express this through your root chakra, constantly you're expressing that energy, but it's in a lower form. That's why, yes, it feels really good to have sex, and it feels, and that's something that we were put here to do, to procreate, to, have children. But when you raise that energy up, when you're not trying to have a child, when you're not trying to have a kid, and you raise that energy up through your mind, through your throat, through your crown chakra, now you are using this to amplify this aspect of yourself. So in the higher versions of yourself, in the higher states that you're going to be able to achieve, by raising this energy up, you are now closer to God, because you're closer to, one, the God energy inside of yourself, and you're increasing your vibration. And we know that the God-like energy, the God-like intelligence is in a higher consciousness. It's in a higher vibration. God is in the highest vibration, in the highest consciousness, in the ultimate level of consciousness. So the closer we can be to having Christ consciousness, or what do other people call it? People call it Christ conscious, enlightenment. These are all synonyms. These are all speaking of the same thing. When you retain this energy, you have a greater. It just happens naturally, because in life, it's not always about what you do. People try to transform sometimes, and they say, hey, what can I add into my life that is going to change my life? Sometimes it's not always about what you do, it's about what you don't do. It's about the drugs that you don't do. It's about the people that you don't hang around. It's about the information and the content that you don't put into your mind. When you talk about gaining muscle and losing weight, it's not always about the the exercises that you do, it's about the foods that you don't eat. So when it comes to this practice, it's about what you not releasing that energy, you holding it in. So that's on the sexual transmutation part. We could talk more about that in another time. And if you guys are resonating with what I'm saying, let me know, because like I said, this is a powerful practice. I've been practicing it for 5 years off and on at different points, and I know that I'm at my most powerful when I have the most creative energy inside of my being. That just is what it is. I just know that about myself. But recently I started getting into the power of writing my thoughts down, because, and I'm gonna let you guys know my practice, so stay tuned to the end of this video. So actually, let's get into it right now. So when you wake up in the morning, you have the most potential to shape your day, how it's going to go in the first 10 seconds, 20 seconds. You have the most potential to choose what type of day you're going to have. When you wake up and you go onto your phone and you go see something that lowers your vibration, you may see a video of somebody getting killed by the police, a video of somebody getting into an argument with their girlfriend, whatever it is, what lower vibrational activity it is, it lowers your consciousness, and now you take on that energy. Entities, whether it be demonic forces or angelic forces, they can travel through these different portals that we call cameras and screens. You don't have to be directly in a space with someone in order for you to pick up on their energy. Energy signatures can be transmuted through cameras, through phones, through videos. That's why you can see someone's aura in a video. But with that being said, one of the most powerful practices to have and to practice in your daily routine is writing down your dreams. And why is this important? When we talk about lucid dreaming and astral projecting or just connecting with any aspect of your fourth dimensional self, you're going to need to build and develop a relationship. You're going to need to strengthen that. It's the same way how when people pray all the time or they go to church or whatever your spiritual practice is, whether you're an occultist, a Buddhist, a Christian, a Muslim, you're going to get closer to God by talking to him, by developing a relationship. And whatever way that is, you're consistently doing that, and you're talking to God. That is definitely going to build a relationship. You're giving energy, you're investing your consciousness into the God consciousness. So when it comes to writing down your dreams, you're building a relationship with the fourth dimension. And why is this important? When we talk about manifestation, all manifestation is bringing something from the fourth dimension to this third dimensional reality that we live in. So a lot of us cut off our connection to the fourth dimension because we don't remember our dreams. A lot of people aren't astral projecting or even meditating to do any type of practice that is giving, that is powering, that is giving attention to this fourth dimension. We just wake up and we live in this world, we live in this third dimensional reality, and we're like, oh yeah, that's it. Here we are. I'm only seeing the things that are around us. But when you write down your dreams, you're giving energy to that, and which is strengthening that connection. So then when you go to manifest, it's easier to bring things down from the fourth dimension, because by you writing down your dreams, you're bringing something from the fourth dimension to the third dimension. You're writing it down. You're bringing it from the ether to the paper. So when we talk about scripting, we know that when you script and you write down your affirmations, your I am affirmations, you are bringing something from that is in your mind and your ideas in the ether, which is in the fourth dimension, to the physical reality. So that as above, so below. So the things that you're doing on a smaller level is going to manifest on a bigger level. That's why scripting is so powerful. So now that brings me into my point, something that I want to share with you guys, a project that I've been working on that is very, close to my heart, because throughout my process of creating this, I'm really learning the power of scripting on a whole different level, because this is something that I've always done in my mind, and to a certain point something that I've done in my journal. But now the fact that I have put everything into one book, into one time, and I want to share this with you guys on some real stuff. And this is something that I haven't really shared with everyone. I feel like anybody who's watching this video at this point, this is meant for this person to see this. This is meant for anybody who's watching this video right now to see this. This is a manifestation journal that is something that I have put from my thoughts into my mind, put into this book, certain questions, certain sections that I have specifically dedicated to certain points. And let me get into it. So in this book, It has sections of gratitude, sections of affirmation, sections of activities for your mind, body, and spirit. What I truly feel necessary, the full spectrum of manifestation, because manifestation isn't just, a physical thing. You can't just go out there and think that if you're out of alignment, you're going to manifest things just by doing physical action. We're past that at this point. I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video knows now, if you made it this far into this video and if this message resonates with you, I'm pretty sure you know at this point that it's all about your internal alignment. It's all about where your mind's at and your energy's at. The universe doesn't just listen to the actions that you take or you speak in English. That's why affirmations go so far to a certain point. But when you mix that with emotion and repetition, that is the path to your subconscious mind. So I want to share with you this manifestation journal right here that you can apply into your day-to-day routine and really truly manifest. I feel like a lot of people, everybody talks about manifestation and says that they're going to manifest and talk about what they want to manifest, but you don't ever put it down onto paper. You don't ever bring these thoughts from your fourth dimensional aspect of yourself onto the third dimension. And that's why scripting is so important. That's why the 369 method is so important. And that's something that I included in this. And as I'm filling this out last night, I'm actually having a very deep connection with this, because I'm realizing that these are things that I ask myself all the time. And the fact that I have it on paper, and the fact that I specifically designed this in a way that in ways that I've been implementing for so long, even that itself is a manifestation. Like, even me bringing my thoughts and putting it into this paper is just a beautiful experience for me personally, and I want to share that with you guys. So, Manifestation Journal by Chase Signs, that's me. Go click the link in the description. Go get your manifestation journal, and let me continue showing you the process. So after you wake up and you write your thoughts down, your dreams, after you write your dreams down, you're already connecting with this fourth dimensional aspect of yourself. So that is already increasing your vibration. That is already starting your day off in a very powerful. This is not just for remembering your dreams or to lucid dream or to astral project. Like, yes, that is something that is going to help, but nobody talks about how writing your dreams down helps with manifestation, because you're connecting with the fourth dimensional aspect of yourself, and you're connecting with your subconscious mind. And we know that when it comes to manifestation, our subconscious mind creates our reality, not your conscious mind. So once you do that, you're strengthening your relationship with your subconscious mind. So moving forward from then, if you start your day after that with gratitude, now you're putting gratitude into your subconscious mind. Then when you take it a step further and you write your I am affirmations of things that you want to manifest, you're really penetrating through all of the layers of limiting beliefs that you have, different beliefs that you have of maybe you not being worthy, or anything that's really stopping you from really making a large amount of money or having desirable outcomes happen in your favor. You're penetrating through all of that, and you're reprogramming your mind to what you really truly want, and the way that you truly want to be perceived, and have the universe respond to you. So that is my process. I feel like it's very powerful. Mixed with sexual transmutation, sexual retention, this is a very powerful practice. And if you are consistent and you just put your reps in repetition every day, then you will start to see the changes, the impact on your subconscious mind, and you will see it reflect into your reality. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know any feedback on the journal. And yeah, if you resonate with this video, like, comment, let me know your experience, any techniques that worked with you, your experience with any topics that I talked about in this video, and we gone. Let's manifest. Let's get to this money. Let's get to this the highest vibrational reality. So peace.